It
After 1 hour, if you are available, you can. Otherwise, tomorrow morning you can ping me.
Yeah, all the work that I did on November 1st, which you asked me to check back after half an hour, 45 minutes,
Mm.
that work was saved until yesterday. But today, when I opened SAS, everything is blank.
Did you save that work that day?
It was showing up in the results, and
Okay, okay, okay. That not like that, Anil. You have to save your work. Okay, I'll show you. No problem. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
You can ping me in WhatsApp. Yeah,
okay. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Thanks. Bye bye. Happy Diwali.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye. Nandini, can you connect?
Yeah, sure.
The system is still opening. So meanwhile, we'll discuss what is multivariate, when can we get the multivariate, how can we get the multivariate. You can click on retry once or close the window, open it again. Now it's opening. Tell me what are multivariate. The univariate we did, manual we did. So what are the multivariate and when can we get the multivariate?
These are the back-end edit checks
These are back-ended checks, correct?
and will detect
So
after completion
multivariate
of
are the
data.
back-ended checks, right? That means after completion of data entry, when the data is internally accessible. When can we call internally accessible? After completion of second pass, if second pass is required. Else, after completion of first pass, if second pass is not required. Your data will be internally accessible. If the data is internally accessible, then we go with the If the data is internally accessible, then we go with the edit checks. We can run the batch validation, nothing more. Okay. So during the batch validation, multivariate discrepancies will be created. During the batch validation, multivariate edit checks will be created. So that's the reason these are called back-end edit checks. At the time that you are entering data, these will not be created. After completion of data entry, this will be created. So whenever you want to check more than one field, it can be, the multiple fields can be within the CRF or between the CRFs. So for the multivariate, whenever you want to check multivariate, you need to go to edit checks, validation procedures, and write the procedures. So multivariate can be within the same CRF. You take systolic, diastolic, vital signs page. If you want to compare systolic, diastolic, that is within the CRF. Across the visits, across the CRF, let's say example, gender selected female. Gender selected, female. Or gender selected male in the demographics page. In the pregnancy information page, selected, is the patient pregnant? Yes. So this is cross-check, cross-module checks. That means across the TCM modules, across the CRF pages also, we can compare two columns, like two variables. Multivariate, those multiple variables within the CRF or across the visits or across the CRFs. Okay. So now you can go to definition. You see validation procedure. So usually we create the validation procedures here. Open the procedures. It's already created. Okay, I'll just show you the created one. Select the diabetic study, Nandini.
Sure.
Right. Okay, you selected dia. It's not dia. It's diabetic underscore study one. Can you change the study once? Second one. Okay, so go to query, execute query. Amar, so now if you want to understand this BP, you go to details. It's already created, already changed, status, it's already moved to production mode. Okay, so you can go to details. Details is the navigation button. Okay, now see the description. After description, you even have the condition. Edit check is nothing but condition. Edit check is nothing but condition. You see, diastolic BP should not be greater than systolic BP. It should be always less than systolic BP. We discussed on the same concept so many times. Diastolic, systolic, right? Now you see the expression. Expression is important here, you see. So what is edit check? Edit check is the logical statement. If this condition, if meet this condition, then perform the action. That is what? Conditional logical statements. Edit checks are nothing but logical statements. If this condition true, then will perform the action. System will perform the action. So when will this condition true? When you enter more diastolic value than systolic. Then system will show you discrepancy. Okay, this condition is true, then system will show discrepancy. Right. So it's all based on the expression only. Discrepancy code, it is selected unreviewed. Okay, by default anyway, discrepancy should be unreviewed. Okay. And you can go back. We are going to work on this condition now. We are saying if this is true, system will generate the discrepancy. We'll see. That means intentionally, what we do for this particular study, we enter more diastolic than systolic. Let's see how it shows the error. Manually we create, Shweta. I'll show you. Last day, I'll show you how to create the same. You can exit. Now you can start entering data, but for this study, we don't have any patients to enter. So what you do, you go to design, add one patient. Where do we add the patients? Enroll the patients. In the design, patient positions. I would like to add only one patient. So I can go with alpha patient codes instead of create delete. Right, patient positions. Right. So can you just draw? Can you just use your down arrow? Next. You just see the last patient. 130, just a second. Above 200, what was that? About 200, I think 136 is the last patient. 136. You can create 137. Okay. 137. Right. You start entering data for this patient, 137.
Yeah, it's done now.
Exit. If you want, you can enroll this patient also. Go to patients. Otherwise, it will show you patient is not enrolled. Go to patient positions. Go to query, enter query, 137. Execute query. So enrollment date you can enter. Random date. You can go to data entry, initial login, right, patient number 137. You can directly enter 137. Baseline. We have systolic, diastolic, and baseline only. You can select baseline. Saved it. Exit. Go to FastPass. Start entering the data in FastPass. Patient ID 137. Gender you can select from the drop down. Here you enter more diastolic than systolic. Then only system will show you error. Diastolic you enter greater, systolic you enter lesser. Actually, as per protocol, we should not collect like this. As we are, so we need to generate the discrepancy. That's the reason we are entering more diastolic than systolic. So same data you enter in second pass also. We have two DCMs here, if you can observe. One DCM that you're entering demographic data. Now automatically it is routing to another DCM, that is vital signs DCM, where it is asking only diastolic and systolic. If you save the window, it will navigate you to diastolic, systolic. Right, it is showing faster complete. No need to run the reconciliation. Okay, you can exit. Right, now if you go to discrepancy database, will the system show you error? No, right? Because it is not time of entry edit check. So this is backend. Whenever you write the edit checks, until you execute them, it will not show you discrepancy. So let's say go to discrepancy database and check once. Only univariate and manual will be displayed like that, but not multivariate. It's not showing any record. See, query cast, no records to be retrieved. Okay, so you can exit here. Run batch validation, but before that, run PSUB job. First, you copy the link from the desktop. Minimize all the windows. You can use Windows D, Windows down. Right. Open this. Just below the third step, you have a link pasted. Just run that. No need to know this step. In case if you want to run PSUB, you have clear instructions on this application details. Right, start. Then say OK. For all submission jobs, layout generation, all these, we require PSUB, P sub job. Now you can go to batch validation. You see here you have two. One is batch validation, other one is execute single procedure. That means you can execute one procedure at a time, even execute multiple processes. The batch validation is to execute all the procedures at a time.
Ma'am, in discrepancy database, no need to enter the any data.
Not discrepancy database. How can you enter? Not required. Execute.
Okay.
No, you mean batch validation, Priya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Batch validation. No need to enter anything. Can you open once again?
Yes.
Nandini, batch validation. Yeah. So here, no need to select anything. You have to make sure that you are in your study. That's all. You have to make sure that you are in your study. Your study is in the window title bar. Make sure of your study and submit job. Okay. No need to enter any description. No need to enter the value. So it will select all the procedures, whatever you have. If you have 20 procedures, all 20 will be executed at a time. Okay. It is matter of only one patient we enter, only one validation check we have. That's the reason it is executed fast now. Can you again submit job, Nandini? So it is just taking only 2 seconds. But in real time, we may have lot of procedures, lot of patients. It will take lot of time. So okay. So lot of time it will take. That's the reason generally it will not be done during daytimes. In the night time, they will execute the procedure. Okay. Say okay. Now you go to discrepancy database and check whether we have discrepancy there. Showing right. See discrepancy type multivariate. Category multiple even multiple DCM. Comment, whatever the comment that you write there, it will be displayed here. So comment diastolic BP should be less than systolic BP. But what it is entered for this patient, to know that, you can click on more. It is showing the comment diastolic should be less than systolic. Then why this is created? Which value you enter for diastolic, which value that you enter for systolic. To know the values, you can click on more button. More is available in the same window. On the left side, you have bold highlighted question name and more. Yeah, so 190, 100.
Can we edit here itself or?
Yeah. So it is showing the value 180 and 100, right? You can go back. That means to understand this one, we are going to more to know the values, why the discrepancy is created. So the discrepancy is created as we have entered diastolic 180, systolic 100. Okay. So what you do now, you can go to special. So this may not be the self-evident correction, right? We need to generate a query. Go to special. Now we are going to generate the query for this in data clarification forms, DCFs, right? Data clarification forms. Right. So we have a lot of DCFs, but we are not going to explore them. I would like to create the new one. So in the navigation bar, you have create DCF. Okay. So discrepancy status for distribution. Whether you want to keep it unreviewed, it should be unreviewed better from the drop down. In the last that you can see unreviewed. Right. So from the drop down, you can select. This is for non-distribution. Distribution unreviewed. Non-distribution means internal purpose. This is not going to be printed on the DCF. Distribution means the status unreviewed will be printed on the DCF. You can select anything this one. Resolution status you can skip, or if you want you can select them. Right. So now better to select first patient instead of selecting investigator and site. Not that patient, specific patient on the left side itself, last third one. Yeah. Because if you select first patient, for which patient that you are creating this DCF, automatically site and investigator will pop up in the drop down. You select the patient, for which patient that you are creating. Right. The site now you can easily select from the drop down. Investigator also you can easily select from the drop down. Right. Now, for this patient, what do you want to include? Okay. So now, what do you want to include? Whether you want to include um, all patients, like all the discrepancies that are related to one patient. If you don't want to include all the discrepancies related to one patient, if you want to go with specific visit, so only baseline related. If you want to go with only within the DCM, let's say, I don't want to even go with the visit. I would like to go with module. Select DCM. In that, it will show you drop down. We have entered 2 modules, vitals, demo. But you have discrepancy in vitals only. That's the reason demo is not showing up here. Or if you want to go with only one particular discrepancy, you can select discrepancy. So whichever you want to select, you can select. If you select patient, if you have 10 discrepancies for the patient, 10 will be included. If you select patient visit, if you have 10 discrepancies within that visit, 10 will be included. If you select DCM, in that particular DCM, whatever that you have, you select specific DCM and you can include all the discrepancies related to that DCM. If you want to go with specific discrepancy, you can go and you can enter header and footer, click on create. You can leave them header and footer, no problem. That's header and footer for the DCM. Header to be appear on the top, footer to be appear on the bottom. You can click on create. One DCF is created. Okay, you can go back. Now you can see that DCF. See 137, it is there, right? Test 1. Right. Let's say I created now a DCF. After 1 hour or 2 hours, I would like to add some more discrepancies to the same DCF. Okay, I got a few more discrepancies for the same patient. No need to create a separate DCF. You can add the discrepancies to the same created one, already created one. So select the DCF, go to discrepancies in the navigation button. Now you can click on add here. You can manage, add, remove. If you click on add now, we don't have any further other discrepancies here. Only one we have, right? That is already included. If you click on add also, it will show you no records here. Okay, see. List of values contains no entries in the message line. Okay, so now you remove that and see how to add. Remove the existing one. Say yes. Add. Click on add. If you click on add here, it will show you all the discrepancies like this in the list. Select the one which you want to add and click OK. Okay, so you can save and go back. Right. Exit. You can print this one here. Okay, so can you go once again? Discrepancy. Like, can you go to DCF again? Go to special data clarification form. Yeah. Go to query, execute query. You have option print DCF. If you can print the DCF, okay, it will navigate to printer. You can, if your system is connected to printer, you can take the print. You can send this DCF as fax or in email also, because it will be generated in PDF. If you click on print, you can save that PDF and send it by email. Okay, whom to send? CRA or investigator. Okay, once you get the resolution from them, you can update the data. You can exit here.
Ma'am, before you said about the discrepancies, right?
Mhm.
What is that for? We can add more discrepancies to the same patient ID or?
Same DCF, same discrepancy, same data clarification form. We can add the more discrepancies.
Okay.
Let's say you are creating with only 2 discrepancies, because as of now you only have 2 for that patient. Further, if you get other discrepancies, you can easily add to the same DCF instead of creating another DCF.
Okay, ma'am, yeah.
Right. So you can exit as and when you get the resolution from the investigator. You can go to, if you try to go to special update patient data here, this will not be updated. So go to patient, update patient. See, asking, click on more to update the patient data. For univariate manual, we can update here. Multivariate, you need to go to more. So click on more button. Right. Now you go to special update patient data. You can select, yeah, investigator or CRA correction, anything. You can go to, did you update,
Yes, ma'am.
Nandini?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you update? You entered less diastolic?
Add more system, please.
Okay, fine. So you can go back. We are corrected. Corrected value will not be displayed here. Okay. Because of this discrepancy is created. That's the reason corrected value will not be here. Now, if it is univariate, as in when you correct, this will be updated, isn't it? As closed. But for multivariate, it will not get closed like this. Okay. No need to even manually close. It will be closed. But upon next batch validation session, let's say I corrected 10 discrepancies today. Today night, when you run the batch validation, all these 10 discrepancies will be closed by creating new discrepancies in case if you have any. Now this also we corrected, but even though it is showing unreviewed, exit. Again run the batch validation. Submit job. Now you go and check the discrepancy database. It's showing closed, right? Right. So the discrepancy is closed. So this is multivariate discrepancy. If you want to go with audit, if you want to check audit, you can go to special audit RDCI. You have two DCMs here. It is showing two. See, in the demo, it is showing no changes found. In the vital signs DCM, we have changes. So you go to vitals. In the same window, you have two tabs here. If you can just see below the header part, what you see is header part, vitals. It is showing field, original value, current values. Okay, both you corrected. Okay, you can exit here. Okay, for the next class, prepare on lock and trees. We'll discuss lock and trees in the next class. Extract. Okay, and we'll see how to create the DCI. Last class will be electronic data capture. If possible, in the next class only, we'll see EDC, lock entries, and EDC. Okay. Okay. Can you all let me know your availability for tomorrow, day after tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, for me, it's not possible, ma'am, because tomorrow is Diwali for us night at the same.
Right. So, shall we connect on Friday then?
Yeah, if it's okay for everybody, yeah. Or else
Okay,
tomorrow.
all are available Friday. Friday means India time, Saturday morning. Okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Friday night. US time, Friday night. India time, Saturday morning. Just let
Yeah.
me know your availability. Okay. In case if anyone not available, just ping me in WhatsApp so that I will arrange another batch. I'll arrange them with another batch. Okay.
And Chandrakala, what about the recording?
I asked Devi Likita, she's arranging. Okay. She sent me again. I didn't check yesterday's message.
Okay. And
Devi, is it possible to upload them in the drive, Devi?
No, ma'am, it's not possible for me. So that's the reason why I created iCloud sharing.
Okay, iCloud sharing, she's enabled. You can click on the
Yeah.
same link, Likita.
okay, I
You
can
can
try
try.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chandrakala, can you open the any desk as well because I'm not able to connect. I was trying
Now,
today as well.
now you want to connect?
I can let you know tomorrow, sometime in the morning, if it's possible for you,
Uh-huh.
or
Okay.
else it's fine for the weekend as well.
Weekend will be fine. Tomorrow I may not be available.
Okay.
Weekend is fine. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Weekend is fine, Likita. Add my number. I'll send you. Just ping me in WhatsApp better
Yeah, I don't have your number for
because
that.
yeah, I will send you my number because mail communication will be bit delay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll send you the number. Yeah. You can
Yeah,
communicate in WhatsApp.
thanks.
You're welcome. So, Monica, Charishma, Priyanka, for you, it's Saturday morning. Class will be Saturday morning. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Ma'am, for tomorrow, no class at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, no class tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
So, few of them not available tomorrow. Okay? So, let us have session on Saturday morning, Friday night, US time. Sriram, it's Friday night.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can be online, Sriram, for a few minutes.
Happy Diwali, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Happy Diwali.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Diwali.
Chandu, how do we manage indicator discrepancy? We didn't discuss about indicator discrepancy.
Yeah, we'll discuss Sapna tomorrow, Saturday's class. Sorry,
Okay.
Friday's class we'll discuss.
Okay.
Sapna, for you also Friday, same
Okay.
time, night only, not
Night
in the
only.
morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali. You're welcome. Bye.